dress, or La Petite Robe Noir. This is an Eau de Parfum, okay, so a little bit different, and we'll get into what the difference is between an Eau de Parfum and an Eau de Toilette and cologne. And this one, new as of 2016, and you might have just heard me a second ago say that I had smelled my favorite, but I might be backtracking on that.
It's hard to pick.
Because this might be my new favorite. So here it is. This is our little black dress, and I'm going to show you the back as well, so that you can see it through there. The Marilyn Monroe dress on the back. Wow, what a presentation, my goodness. So what will we smell when we smell this one?
So first, I have to talk about the bottle.
Okay.
Because it's a beautiful blue, but it's also an iconic bottle for us. It has the shoulders of the bottle are replica of like the woman's shoulders, the body. And then we have the inverted stopper. So again, a beautiful piece to add to your collection. And this scent is really about a woman that's a traveler. So the notes are kind of from all over. It's got raspberry, it's got blueberry, bergamot, rose in the center with sambac jasmine, and dry down of sandalwood and vanilla. So really intense, really surprising. And as you said, the Marilyn dress, I call it the Marilyn dress because it's kind of surprising in that way that Marilyn stood on top of the subway ventilation and her dress kind of flew up. It was really fun, but it's surprising and really sexy. And that's what this fragrance is. Everything about it speaks to that true Parisian chic. And it's really just a wonderful fragrance to experience, and an EDP. So it's got more of the oils in it.
Okay.
It's got about 10 to 20% of the pure oil. So this will last. This is a stronger scent. Or stronger, the EDP is a stronger.
It will last longer throughout the day.
Yes, it will last pretty much all day.
So we had a great question in the chat that said, there was mention of Napoleon's Wife and migraines. That was for the very first scent that we talked about. Are these scents good for those who are sensitive to fragrance and headaches?
So that's a great question. The answer is, for the most part, yes. One of the reasons why, and we get this from clients, we have this question a lot, oh, I don't want to try anything, I'm allergic, or I get a headache. Some of the reasons are because of the level of synthetics. Now, yes, you can be allergic to or have a headache from anything natural, anywhere, foods, you can go outside and in a garden, but with Guerlain, the level of synthetics, and every fragrance needs to have some synthetic in it. And basically a synthetic is really just pulling molecules from the natural source and combining it with a synthetic molecule so that it has staying power. Otherwise, we couldn't build these beautiful fragrances with all these notes. It would just kind of go away, like Eau de Cologne Imperial. So we use the lowest level of synthetics, less than 17%, and it's of the highest quality. So depending on what fragrances you wear, if they have a higher level of synthetics and it's not of a high quality, you can absolutely have an allergic reaction or a headache. Again, you can be allergic to anything, but with Guerlain, with the history that we have the lowest level of synthetic and it's of the highest quality. So I think that that's something, our clients have very much been fine with that, and really don't have, we can take them through what we call a tour, trying several fragrances on, and they don't have that experience of feeling overwhelmed or headache or having a reaction. So it's really the quality and the level of synthetics for the most part.
Well, we have another question in the chat from Deborah that says, what's the best way to store your perfumes?
Great question. So the best way to store a fragrance is to keep it in a cool, dry place. So really you don't want to keep your juice, as we call it. Shower gel, of course, you can keep in the shower. It's meant to thrive there. But your scent itself should be kept in a cool, dry place. The shower, when you steam it up, the temperature's too warm, not in a cold area. So kind of dark, in a darker place as well, because the light will affect it. And it could last you close to a year. If you're using it regularly, it probably won't, especially if it's a favorite. But yeah, cool, dry place. With the Allegoria, I mentioned I put it in the fridge, but I only put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. So that's okay, but you don't want to store it there for a period of time.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
All right, so this one is very special because it comes with a full size, but then you're also getting the two smaller size here. So let's talk about these little cuties.
So
they're a little different as well.
Yeah, we have the Eau Fresh, and you can see that it's green. It's the bigger bottle is more green, but yeah, it's got a touch of green to the bottle. Same bottle, but a mini, and the dress is a petal dress. So kind of like a flower. And this scent is really fresh. It's got mandarin, some floral notes, rose and freesia. But it has pistachio. which is really, it gives it a touch of nuttiness.
Wow.
And so it's really cute. It's kind of more like, think Tinkerbell. So intense, you think maybe Marilyn Monroe. And with this one, think Tinkerbell flitting around in her little, leafy dress.
Yeah.
So really fresh and light, this one. And then the second one you're getting, or the other one, is our original black dress. So this one is more classic and a bit mysterious. It's got black cherry, it's got smoked tea, it's got black rose. So it has that floral note, but it's a little bit richer and sensuous, and it's a classic. It has that little pink tone to it.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful collection. You get 3 dresses, little black dresses for the price of 1.
Oh my
Isn't that
goodness.
cool?
Well, there's your wardrobe. And we were speaking a little bit earlier how important it is to have a wardrobe of fragrance. But why should we have a wardrobe of fragrance?
Well, when you wake up in the morning, if you're going to work, you open up your closet and you're going to wear certain things. In my industry, we tend to wear all black. So when I'm not working, I love the other side of my closet, and then I'm like, okay, I'm wearing a different fragrance to go with that. So it really, as we said before, it's kind of the finishing touch, but what mood are you in? These fresh fragrances like the Aqua Allegorias, maybe you want to be outside and you want to be at the beach, somewhere where you're going to relax. And fragrance, because, it affects your senses. You smell it, it takes you to a time and a place. So why not have a fragrance for every mood or a fragrance for every occasion?
Right, yeah, that sounds
to really
good to
bring
me.
it all together.
It's like you have a different handbag, you have a different pair of shoes, you style your hair in different ways. And I have to say, the little black dress here, I've been, I can't take my nose away from it. And I just realized, I'm very, very good friends with my next door neighbor, and I just realized I'm pretty sure this is what she wears.
Really?
Yes, I'm
Isn't
gonna
that
have to
funny?
go home and ask her tonight.
I
I'm
love
pretty
that.
sure. But I was smelling it and I'm like, why do I love this so much? Why do I love this? And I'm like, oh, it's Margot.
You know what we say at Guerlain? A trace of you in the memory of others. And that's what fragrance does.
Oh,
It leaves
wow.
that beautiful trail behind of you. And I think that's nothing more sensual and memorable than that.
Well, it's true. I remember I always admired my Aunt Judy growing up. She's very sophisticated. She's from New York. She's beautiful. She's so kind. I'm pretty sure she's part angel. And I remember the very first time, I was very young when this happened, but I walked by someone else wearing her perfume and I was like, that's Aunt Judy. And it flooded me with all these beautiful, lovely, wonderful memories.
It's true. It can take you on a journey. It can take you to a place that you remember that was warm and cozy. Maybe, like you said, it's your aunt. Good boyfriend, bad boyfriend. I don't know. But it takes you. It evokes memory and emotion. People get emotional when it comes to fragrance, and
Absolutely.
it's so powerful. Your sense of smell is so powerful. And what I love about this collection, and of course Guerlain, is that we have these beautiful stories, and we create fragrances to take you somewhere. How do we capture that garden in a bottle? How do we capture that love story? And I think nobody does it better than we do. So
My goodness.
it's really something
Well,
I'm so proud
Guerlain,
of.
yeah, a company that's been around for almost 2 centuries, who was making fragrance for Napoleon and Empress Eugenie. Amazing, incredible sound bites of history here, and they can sit on your vanity. So here is the last one we spoke of, the little black dress, and it does come with the 2 smaller sizes as well. Someone was asking if these bottles were glass. I said yes.
Yes, they are glass.
So, definitely high quality and beautiful there. Now our carousel is up here and running at the bottom of your screen of all of the products that we were able to present in our Beauty IQ debut of Guerlain. And Ginger, what a pleasure to have you on for the full hour.
Thank you. It was a pleasure
Had
to
so
work
much
with you.
fun at our big sister channel.
Yeah.
1 a.m. on our big sister channel, QVC. Guerlain will be there. Ginger will be there with Guerlain. So have so much fun. All right, beauties, that does it for me tonight, but don't go anywhere because Courtney is coming up with Amazing Cosmetics and my good friend